this is our baby. We have to deliver that. The method is natural vaginal delivery. We first place the baby in the mother's body. The steps of natural vaginal delivery involve the engagement of the head, descent of the head, flexion, internal rotation, then there is extension of the head, and there is restitution, and the last one is external rotation. So we start with the engagement of the head. The engagement means that the head enters the maternal pelvic inlet in transverse diameter. How could we find out whether the head is engaged or not? Well, a head which is engaged state, we cannot move it on abdominal palpation. Moreover, we can even find out what part of the head has entered the maternal pelvic inlet by our fingers. If it is like this, 5 fingers, this is about 3 fingers, this is about 2 fingers. 2 fingers usually means that it has come to the zero station. Alright, so the first step, descent, the first step is the engagement. The second step is descent. Descent occurs along with maternal pushes. The head usually slowly comes down. So the AP diameter is small, the transfer is big, the head is in this direction because it would easily enter in this direction. Now the next step is, after descent, is flexion. The baby head flexes like this. This is normal, this is flexion, and it comes out like this. The next thing is that the shoulders are right now seen in AP diameter, because this is the one arm, the other is it should enter either oblique or they can enter in transverse like this. So for that there is the internal rotation of the head. Internal rotation can be easily understood by keeping in view the anterior fontanelle. The anterior fontanelle is right now in this location here. When the head rotates, so it would come right in front of you, right? So in this way the shoulders would come in the transverse diameter and would easily be entering the pelvic inlet. So we have got 4 steps till now. The next step is extension of the head. In this stage the head would already have come out, so what it does, it does some extension when it comes out. Extension is like this. The other part is, now you can see this shoulder, this whole the shoulder girdle, it's it's an oblique. So in order to come and align itself, the head, in order to align itself with the shoulder, would undergo about a 45-degree turn in order to convert into, in order to just remain in the normal anatomical pattern. So the restitution, this is called restitution, 1/8 of a circle or 45 degrees. The next step is to deliver the shoulder in AP diameter through the pelvic outlet. For that, the head has to undergo or you can say the whole body has to undergo the external rotation. We see the head, so that's why we use the external rotation. So it happens like this. Now you see they have come to the AP diameter, and in this way it would come out. So our baby is a little bit microsomic, and this was the position when it was normal, this was restitution, and with external rotation it almost comes to this point. And when it is delivered, anterior shoulder first. So anterior shoulder, this is the anterior shoulder which is delivered, and this is the posterior shoulder which is delivered. Sometimes there can be obstruction which is called shoulder dystocia, an emergency condition. Again you see the pelvis of the baby, if I show you again over the dummy, is also coming in AP diameter. So everything which comes through the pelvic inlet would be in AP diameter. Now the external rotation also helps the pelvis of the baby to come out in, the external rotation would also help that the pelvis of the baby would be in this position, and then it comes in AP through the pelvic outlet. Remember that everything which comes through the pelvic inlet would be transverse like this, head would be like this, but when it comes out of the outlet, so it would be like this, except for the head which comes out like this. So this is all about natural vaginal delivery.